have my car. It's at the end of the road. Warn the truck. I'll take care of Ash.
Screen is focused on the bridge. When the motorcycle escort gets onto it, we'll fire the Cyclotrode. That'll blast the bridge and finish the cops. Then the truck will be easy pickings.
Okay, Ash. You, put your hands up. Come on, get them up. Higher. All right, Ash, turn off that Cyclotrode. You've played with it long enough. Station wagon was wrecked, but there was no sign of Diana.
Very regrettable.
Too bad. She may still be all right.
She may possibly have escaped, but so far, a thorough search with the aid of the police has failed to uncover any leads.
You'll let us know as soon as anything develops? In the meantime, there's work to be done.
And I have an experiment to finish at the laboratory. Diana?
Hello, Duncan.
Where have you been? What happened?
The dashboard short-circuited, so I knew I was within range of the Cyclotrode. I jumped before the bridge exploded.
Smart girl. But that happened hours ago. Why didn't you call?
Why,
Tell him you were dazed and don't remember.
I was dazed. I don't remember anything until I came to about an hour ago. There's nothing to worry about now.
Nothing except the Crimson Ghost and the Cyclotrode. Fortunately, there's a way to nullify the power of the Cyclotrode.
There is? Tell me about it, Duncan.
6 months ago, Professor Chambers and I developed a special isotron device to counteract the power of the cyclotrode in case it got in the wrong hands.
Why haven't you used it before?
I had to wait until a special prism was completed.
Ask him how it works.
How does it work?
Well, it's charged by these generators. The electrical impulses pass through a prism. That turns the power of the cyclotrode back upon itself and destroys it.
I can see how important the prism is.
Yes, I couldn't get it any sooner. It took 6 months to grind it. They called this morning and said it was ready. Will you file these? I'll step in and tell the professors you're okay. Then I'm going over to the optical company and pick up the prism.
Don't look now, pal, but you're covered. I'll take this prism, and you take the turns as I call them.
Here it is.
The Crimson Ghost's attempt to steal this prism proves that he realizes that this machine will make the cyclotrode useless. He'll do everything in his power to stop me from completing it. It requires a terrific voltage to charge the prism, so I'll have to run the generators at full capacity. Be careful not to stand near any of the connections.
And Richards the package.
This is for you.
What is it?
Open it.
Thanks.
Get the prism out of that machine. I'll give it a going over with this.
Now you're going to talk and talk plenty.
Diana, remove the control collar. hospital?
Duncan Richards speaking. Send an ambulance to the chemical building at the university. At once, please.
What happened? Is she dead?
No, but Richards must have struck or drugged her.
Then she'll escape.
No one escapes my control collar. Any attempt to remove it would result in her instant death.
But Richards knows that. Why the hospital?
He means to try something. Just what it is, I'll learn when we meet in conference tomorrow morning.
Dr. Gage is late.
Yes, sir. He telephoned he's been delayed. He'll be here shortly. What will you do with this thing?
Just turn it on and hope. I'll put this extension near the collar. The dial will show when it's free of the electrical charge.
Think I can put it over?
Why, of course. You're the right size and build. The mask will disguise your voice. Don't worry about the real Dr. Gage. He's been taken care of. Carl will be waiting for you in a getaway car behind the gymnasium.
Okay.
Good evening, Dr. Gage.
Sorry to be late.
Oh, that's all right. The machine is ready. Will you look at the patient?
Temperature and pulse normal. You may proceed.
All right, Doctor. Oh, wouldn't you be more comfortable without that mask? It isn't necessary in this case, you know.
Probably not. I have a slight cold. Don't want to take any chances.
Oh, I see. Then we'll go ahead. Now, it's highly important that once I start this machine, that a steady flow of electricity be maintained. Any stopping or slowing of the current might prove to be fatal. It's working. Watch the dial, nurse. This is a critical moment. What happened?
Power must have failed.
The plug is out. Are you sure you didn't kick it with your foot?
Are you insinuating that
I'm insinuating nothing. I'm asking you.
And I am answering you.
Why, that's not Dr. Gage.
Call the university guards at once.
Where am I?
You're all right now.
Who's that?
That's Ash. When we question him in the morning, I think we'll find out something about the Crimson Ghost.
Time for me to take over. Give me the keys to the cuffs.
Sure.
Nice work.
Crimson Ghost promised me plenty for this.
Don't worry, you'll get your dough.
Go down the back way. There's a car in the alley with a motor running. Hurry.
Okay.
What's going on here?
didn't have to make it so realistic.
Ah, quit complaining. Professor Richards punches pretty hard, too.
Thanks, boys. That'll be all.
We thought you were going to trail him.
I am. There's a television unit concealed in the back seat of the car Ash is driving. I can watch him from here.
Gee, a crook ain't safe anywhere nowadays.
You're just in time, Diana. Oh, thanks again, boys.
Anytime, Professor.
Now we'll do a little spying on Mr. Ash.
Look, there he is. He's coming into focus now. Why, that's Oak Street. He's turning west. He's watching to see if he's being followed.
Right. We'll wait until he thinks he's safe, and I hope he goes to their headquarters. Hello? Oh, I'm sorry, Professor Van Wyck, but I won't be able to attend the meeting today.
And why not? I see. All right, Duncan.
What's wrong?
It seems he captured one of the criminals and purposely let him escape.
What?
He's devised some means of trailing the crook. They expect to be able to follow him to the ghost headquarters.
Well, I hope his scheme works.
So do I. But Duncan hasn't been very successful so far. There's nothing to be done here. Good day, gentlemen.
Van Wyck? Parker?
He circled the park twice to make sure he isn't followed.
Yes, but he seems satisfied now. He's turning north on Crest Highway. I'll start. Keep in touch with me by radio.
Duncan,
Yes?
he's turned off the highway onto Canyon Road.
Check.
He stopped at the end of the canyon and went into a tunnel.
Good. Must be their headquarters. Hold on until I get there.
Right. Duncan, the Crimson Ghost just got out of his car and went into the tunnel, too.
Our plan worked. I'll soon be there and capture him, and Ash, too.
The experiment is a huge success.
That'll be all the experimenting for today. I'm curious to know who you are. Take off that mask. Now we'll see who you are. Ash. So, it's a trick.
You guessed correctly, my dear professor. Drop it. And now... water flask. Professor Richards has sent a truckload of wrecked equipment from the cave to the pier warehouse.
That junk? What's he expect to do, reconstruct the scene of the crime?
No, he intends to check it for fingerprints.
That's impossible. He can't get any fingerprints out of that mess.
I don't know what he can or can't do, but I'm not taking any chances. I'm going to the warehouse and destroy that evidence. In the meantime, you must stop Richards from getting there.
I'll take care of him.
Every step I take against the Crimson Ghost seems to be known in advance.
And the professors are the only ones you confide in.
Which is why I suspect that one of them is the Crimson Ghost, or closely associated with him.
It seems incredible.
I know, but it's the only lead I have. So now I'm trying to force the guilty one to show his hand.
So that's why you told him about the fingerprints that don't exist.
Right. That wreckage in the truck at the warehouse is just bait to draw out the Crimson Ghost.
trapped here all day.
He's only got 4 shots left. When he tries to reload, I'll rush him. You see if you can get the car started.